Well, good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great Monday evening out there. This here is Mike Bass, back once again with your weather forecast for the lower 48. If you like my content, like my weather forecasts, please consider subscribing to my channel. Smash that like button and smash that subscribe button, and you get daily updates from your local weatherman here. Okay, let's dive right into the forecast here. We're looking at the lower 48, and we're going to start off with up here in Maine. As we can see here, we have winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings for a system that's right off the coast here that will continue to lift off to the north and east slowly and produce lots of snow and ice for you guys in that portion of the country. Also, we have snow, a winter weather advisory for New York, also northern portion of Pennsylvania. This is because of a lake effect event here. We'll kick in and give y'all some lake effect snow right in this vicinity right here where the winter weather advisories are. Okay, for the remainder of the lower 48 here, for the portion of the southeastern United States, all quiet, nothing going on. Only thing I'm expecting is just a few showers tomorrow, Tuesday, and maybe a few scattered showers on Wednesday across the eastern portion of the United States as a little cold front sweeps offshore. Maybe a rumble of thunder also possible with this system, but the next system I'm watching, that's the one that may bring some severe weather to the south and portions of the southeastern United States. Alright, as we head to the upper Midwest, as right in this vicinity here, we have winter weather advisories. Plus, we still have fog advisories for Montana. Also, winter weather advisory for Idaho and Montana. I expect some snow in your vicinity. Maybe about 2, maybe up to 6 inches of snow. Maybe a little more in some areas. This area here earlier this afternoon, I said would be a winter, when the winter storm watches would upgrade to a winter storm warnings, and portion announced the winter storm watches has been extended into Iowa now, and much of Nebraska is under winter storm watches and fixing to be upgraded to winter storm warning, as I'm expecting lots of snowfall expected from all of this here. That's where these winter storm watches and warnings in effect for you guys over in Nevada, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, and the mountains of California. Y'all will be under the gun for lots and lots of snow here. Maybe up to a foot of snow in some locations, maybe even a little more. But this will continue to lift off to the east, northeast, and head toward Michigan later on this week. So these winter storm watches over here, warnings, that will continue to lift over here. Severe weather will crank up in the south near Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Arkansas, and then it will shift its way over into the southeastern portions of the United States. We still have flood warnings over along the west coast of California. I'm expecting some these river and lake should start to slowly diminish as I see the precipitation start to slowly wind down, and you guys will finally catch a break to start drying out in California. Okay, as we head over to the radar view of the lower 48. Alright, we see on this radar view here, we have that system I was talking about in the northeastern portion of the United States. like I said, that will continue to slowly lift away. This system here will kick up some lake effect snow for New York City and northern Pennsylvania later on tonight and tomorrow. This precipitation in the Tennessee River, Ohio and Tennessee River Valley, stretching down to almost the Gulf Coast, will continue to move east, and we will have rain showers and maybe a few rumbles of thunder in this portion right here. Alright, in the upper Midwest, that's where we got some snow falling. That's why you got the winter weather advisories there. And here's that little storm system here, getting this act together over here in Nevada and California, which will continue to lift east, northeast through the middle of the country, and that's what's going to produce the severe weather starting on Wednesday over here in Texas and slowly moving eastbound. Another system up here near Oregon will slowly come on shore, and then it will dive southeast, kick up another low pressure system, and it will ride off to the northeast as well. Okay, let's take a look at the short range models. This is your Tuesday forecast. As you can see, we got a cold front here in the middle of the country, a warm front extending outward into the Atlantic. South of there, you got warm, humid air. Right in this vicinity here, that's where you're going to have some thunderstorm chances here. Snow up here over the upper Midwest over here, and the northern portion of the United States right in here. A good little bit of snow will fall as that system races off to the northeast. Alright, here's a look at Wednesday's forecast. There's that system I was telling you about that was developing over California and Nevada. It's moving into the central portion of the United States, bringing a lot of snowfall, and that will continue to track off to the east, northeast. The severe weather will kick up in Texas, and then eventually the system will continue to march off to the east. By Thursday and Friday, this is where the severe weather kicking up here. Thursday and Friday. Well, Friday will be over here, and then the cold front will move offshore. This is our next weather maker here. Plus, the front will stall along the southeast coast. I see areas of low pressure will develop along it and lift northeast. Alright, now, here's a look at the Storm Prediction Center page. Day 1, we had here's a look at day 1. We had a marginal risk earlier today up in Iowa. That's what kicked off a few tornadoes today. But that's all we got for today. And but all of that has quieted down on day 1. Alright, now we're fixing to look at day 2. We only had general thunderstorms expected over portions of the southwestern United States here. Nothing to write home about. No severe weather expected there. Okay, now we're going to look at day 3. This is Wednesday. This is where things are going to kick up here. This is where the slight risk over eastern Texas. We have a slight risk in the yellow, marginal risk outline. And we have general thunderstorms outside of the marginal risk area. If you're in the slight risk area, in the marginal risk area also. Be on the lookout for possible tornadoes, damaging winds, hail, locally heavy rainfall, and frequent cloud-to-ground lightning. I do see this activity continue to march to the east over towards Alabama, Georgia, northern Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Tennessee by Friday, or by late Thursday and early Friday. And here's a look at day 4 through 8. The probabilities are a little bit too low for day 4, 5, 6, 7, and day 8. And finally, for the southeastern United States viewers, here's that cloud cover that's coming from that system that was that I've been talking about. It will continue to the cloud will continue to increase with more showers and storms across the southeastern portion of the United States. And then after that, it will remain cloudy, and then that other system comes in for Thursday and early Friday. That may produce a few severe weather warnings and watches for the area, and that sweeps off the coast. And then another system in the Gulf of Mexico will lift up along that stalled boundary, and I see unsettled weather from late on Saturday all the way through next Tuesday. Well, this wraps up my video for tonight. I hope everyone has a great evening. If you like this content, and if you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button. Would love to have you. Still trying to reach that 1,000 subscribers by February the 2nd. If you can subscribe, great. I hope I can persuade a lot of you viewers. I know a lot of viewers out there watching this video. I hope I can persuade y'all to jump on board and smash that subscribe button and like button as well. Have a great evening. I will catch you on the next one.